Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a lovely little girl who smiled throughout the day. Her name was Cinderella, and there was no child more joyful in the land. But then one day, her mother died, and Cinderella's father took her hand. "We will plant a tree," he said, "and when you're full of doubt and fear, bring your troubled heart beneath this tree, and Mother will be here." Several years had come and gone since Cinderella's father died. The broken-hearted child ran to her mother's tree and cried and cried. Her tears fell down upon the earth and made the tree to grow. And to this day, when she is sad, both tree and mother know.
Come along, girl. So, Grace, the butcher was certainly chatty with you today.
He had pork on sale.
Pork isn't all he was pitching.
The butcher's wife never goes hungry.
I'd rather starve.
That'll be today.
Oh, will you just look at that hat? Oh, I simply must try it on. Oh, where is that girl? How long does it take to wrap salmon? Cinderella! Wait here while we finish our shopping.
Yes, stepmother.
Have you ever seen a slower girl in your life?
Who you calling slow?
Not you, stupid. Her.
Oh.
Hey, who you calling stupid?
The sweetest sound I'll ever hear are still inside my head. The kindest words I'll ever know are waiting to be said. The most entrancing sight of all is yet for me to see, and the dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for me, is waiting somewhere for me.
The sweetest sound I'll ever hear are still inside my head. The kindest words I'll ever know are waiting to be said. The most entrancing sight of all is yet for
to see, and the dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for me, is waiting somewhere for me.
I saw it first.
Did not, did so, not so, not
So much squibbling, girls. Remember, restraint above all else. So, Joy, Master Boxhorn was certainly giving you the hairy eyeball.
He's too short.
What he lacks in height, he makes up for in cash.
But you always said a girl should never marry for money.
No, I said for money only. Anyway, that was when you were younger, dear.
The sweetest sound I'll ever hear are still inside my head. The kindest words I'll ever know are waiting to be said. The most interesting sight of all is yet for me to see, and the dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for me, is waiting somewhere for me. Waiting somewhere. Oh, excuse me, miss. Are you all right? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
I do. I mean,
What's your name?
what's yours?
You know, I really think names are overrated. I mean, what's in a name?
Exactly.
Well, it was nice bumping into you.
You're very kind.
Everyone deserves to be treated with kindness and respect.
Gangway! Coming through! Royal business! Look
Lionel?
lively! Move it or
Yikes.
lose it! Hear ye, hear ye! A royal proclamation, hear ye all! This is going to be of special interest to ye. The prince is giving a ball.
What?
The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving, the prince is giving,
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir, Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman, Gregory James is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball. He's giving a ball. He's giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
Let me see one of those.
Well, imagine running into you here.
You're not gonna tell my mom, are you?
You know I got your back, your highness. Read it and weep.
Every eligible young maiden in the kingdom is hereby commanded to attend for introduction of the prince. Lionel, what's this all about?
Do I look like the social director?
Of course. This has my mother written all over it.
The prince is giving,
The prince is giving a ball.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, son of His Majesty Queen Constantina, Charlotte Ermitude, Guinevere Maisie, Margaret Anne is giving a ball.
George, what news does he bring?
They spread the news from far and
The
wide.
prince is giving a ball?
They say he wants to find a
Can
bride.
they find one at the ball?
If only he'd propose to me, why shouldn't he propose to me?
Just leave the hair and clothes to me.
the prince is giving a ball.
Cinderella, hurry home with those packages. I want the salmon on ice before it stings.
Yes, stepmother.
Now, if you please, your majesties, request your finest silk.
My best brocade in every shade.
Hidden laces white as milk.
I wear a gown of satin jade.
And me, I'm in a pink brocade.
Surely I'll need a side of ham and lots of beef fillet.
Marble like steaks and rack of lamb.
And bill your raise to braise.
I wish I didn't like to eat. I wish I were demure and sweet.
Limburger cheese and gourmandise.
Cheddar, Gruyere, and blue.
Chunks of Swiss and barrels, please make sure that it's wholly too. Pudding and pies and rum soufflés, succulent chocolate rounds.
Cream puffs you can chew away.
To gain some royal pounds.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
Orchids, 400 poppies, 600 roses, 800 lilies.
Christopher Robert.
1,000 oranges, 2,000 plums.
William Lavender, Alexander.
Raspberry, blueberry, strawberry, gooseberry.
Francois Reginald, Lancelot Harmony.
Son of His Majesty Queen Upside Down, cake, chocolate, and cheddar, and Charlotte, and Maisie. Son of Piscataway, King Maximilian, Godfrey, Ladislaus, Leopold, Sydney. Sydney. Frederick John is giving a ball.
Inside the royal hall, the prince is giving a ball.
Come on, come on.
He's giving a ball, he's giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. They spread the news from far and wide. The prince is giving a
Cinderella, you let the fire go out. It's cold enough to hang meat in here.
Well, close the door, Cinderella.
Duh. Now you listen, and you listen good. We have exactly 1 week until the ball, and I do not intend on wasting this opportunity. You three will be the loveliest, most well-spoken and vivacious maidens at the ball, if it's the last thing I do. Am I understood?
Yes, mother.
Good. Just imagine the prince asking for my daughter's hand in marriage.
Which daughter is that, I wonder?
I'm younger and more appealing.
The oldest marries first.
That's an old wives'
tale. Why do you think there's so many old wives running around?
Girls, don't start.
Mother, Cinderella simply refuses to close that door.
But
Hold your tongue and do as you're told. Now, once and for all, close that door.
Have you ever seen a lazier girl in your life?
Who you calling lazy?
You want a piece of me?
Enough already.
Now, settle my daughters. We need to have a talk. Not you. I want to talk to my real daughters. Tend to the fire and serve us tea.
I want crumpets with my tea.
Like we don't. Crumpets, Cinderella. Crumpets.
Crumpets! Crumpets!
coming right up.
My darlings, cannot stress enough how imperative it is that you make a proper impression upon the prince. After all, I will not be around forever to take care of you.
Why not?
Yeah, where are you going?
What I mean to say is I do not intend on spending the rest of my life slaving away in this house. Cinderella, the tea. I have devoted my entire life to your comfort and well-being. Is it asking too much that I spend my golden years in a cottage by the sea?
And leave us?
Here,
Alone?
not alone, with husbands. It takes a certain amount of income to maintain our lifestyle, and money does not grow on trees.
I know that. It comes from the bank.
And how do you suppose it gets into the bank?
The banker goes and gets it from, well, wherever it does grow, but not on trees.
Money doesn't grow anywhere. It's inherited, which is precisely why I want to see each of you married within the year. So, either you make a proper impression upon the prince, or it's back to the butcher, the baker, and Master Boxhorn. Am I understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. Just imagine me, the mother of a royal princess. Come along, girls. Enough excitement for one day. It's time for your beauty rest, and Lord knows you could use it.
Here you go, fresh baked crumpets and...
Not now, Cinderella. We're going to nap. Have dinner prepared when we awake. Smoke the salmon.
Bake the bread. Post the pears.
And Cinderella, close that door.
Alone at last. It's all right. The coast is clear. Shh. Quiet. They're resting. Charles, will you be joining us? I have a surprise for you. Yes, for you too. Crumpets, if you please. There's enough for everyone. Now share. So, how was your day? Same old, huh? Yeah, me too. Cinderella, the packages. Cinderella, the team. Cinderella, the door. How can 4 grown women be so helpless? Well, I suppose it's what I get for letting them walk all over me. I'm as modern as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl, men go mad for lumps, a game I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta, I'm a queen in Peru, I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. In the read it to you. Okay. Every eligible young maiden in the kingdom is hereby commanded to attend for introduction to the prince. What? Every eligible young maiden. That means me. I'm going to the ball. I am in the royal palace of all places. I am chatting with the prince and king and queen. And the color on my three stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. But wait, I don't have anything to wear. Of course. The dress mother wore the night she met father. He said she was the most beautiful girl he'd ever seen. Oh, it's wonderful. I have to take the hem a bit, maybe a blue sash. Oh, it's going to be perfect. How can I wait a whole week? I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
A fine father you are. You never worry about him.
What's wrong with him?
He isn't happy.
Of course he is.
If he's happy, why doesn't he get married?
If he's happy, why should he get married? Oh, it's no use getting these buttoned. They'll just have to do as is.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You look like 5 pounds of flour in a 2-pound sack. The royal tailor will just have to make you a new suit.
But this suit is in perfect shape.
No one is questioning the shape the suit is in, darling.
Mother, what is the meaning of this?
Doesn't anyone in this house knock?
Darling, we were just talking about you.
Your mother was talking. I was listening.
And where have you been in this costume?
Why wasn't I consulted about the ball I'm supposedly giving?
Oh, darn. You found out. It was supposed to be a surprise birthday party. Well, surprise!
It's 3 months until my birthday. And since when does a birthday party require the attendance of every eligible young maiden in the kingdom?
What? Let me see. Well, you know those royal printers. They never get anything right.
Mom, I want this ball called off immediately.
But, darling, it's impossible to cancel once you've got the ball rolling.
Well, you can just count me out.
Your Highness. Look, Chris, we don't want to pressure you, but you do have certain obligations.
What your father is trying to say is, it's time you find a bride and produce an heir. After all, someday soon this kingdom will be yours.
Not that soon.
I long to hear the pitter-patter of little feet on the marble again.
All I'm asking is to find a bride for myself in my own time. I guess I have this old-fashioned idea that I can fall in love before I get married, like you guys did.
That's what we want for you too, son.
Of course it is, darling. Well, now that that's all settled, I've prepared a short guest list for your approval.
You haven't heard a word I've said.
Family and close friends, darling. Terribly intimate.
Your Majesties, Your Highness, if you please. I couldn't help overhearing, and I probably shouldn't interfere.
Probably.
But perhaps we can reach a royal compromise.
Compromise.
What do you think this is, a democracy?
What sort of compromise, Lionel?
Let's say you suck it up and go along with the ball.
I am loving this idea so far.
And if he finds the girl of his dreams, great. And if he doesn't,
Lionel, you're brilliant. Okay, I'll do it. But if I don't meet the right girl at the ball, you'll let me fall in love on my own time.
But-
And with no interference. Dad?
Well, it does have a certain logic to it.
Of course, darling, if that's the way you want it, that's the way it shall be.
Thank you, both.
You know, son, there's only one way to find the girl of your dreams.
What's that?
Dumb luck. Let's just hope it runs in the family.
I love you guys.
don't worry, your majesties. He'll find the right girl at the ball. I can just feel it in my bones.
You'll feel it in your bones if he doesn't.
I hear that.
Max, suppose he doesn't find the right girl at the ball. Then what?
Then he'll meet her somewhere else. Isn't that the way it always happens? Boys and girls like you and me walk beneath the skies. They love just as we love, with the same dream in their eyes. Songs and kings and many things have their day and are gone. But boys and girls like you and me, we go on and on.
They walk on every village street. They walk in lanes where branches meet, and stars send down their blessings from the blue. They go through storms of doubt and fear, and so they go from year to year, believing in each other as they do. Bravely marching forward two by two.
Boys and girls like you and me walk beneath the skies. They love just as we love, with the same dream in their eyes. Songs and kings and many things have their day and are gone. But boys and girls like you and me, we go on and on.
So tell me, why did you disappear again this morning after I begged you?
I had a remarkable day. No one treated me like a prince. I was just a normal person.
You know what? Normal people, not all they're cracked up to be. I'm a normal person. Doesn't that tell you anything? They're all out there wishing they could be you.
Because they don't know what it's really like.
Look, you're rich. You have a gorgeous palace. You've got every woman in the kingdom throwing herself at you. Is there something I'm not getting?
I have no life of my own. Everything gets decided for me. You should know that better than anyone. Always hanging over me like a cloud. Everywhere I go, everything I do. I mean, get a life.
I've got a life and it's you. I'm your royal steward and I'm telling you this disappearing act has got to stop. It's too dangerous.
I was careful.
Not you, me. I can't keep lying to your mother about where you are. They got laws against that. Now, let's say we slip into something less comfortable.
The most entrancing sight of all is yet for me to see, and the dearest love in all the world is waiting some somewhere.
The
The
sweetest
sweetest sound I'll ever hear are still inside my head. The kindest words I'll ever know are waiting to be said. The most interesting sight of all is yet for me to see.
And the dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for
Waiting
me.
somewhere.
Is waiting somewhere.
Waiting somewhere.
Tonight, my girls will be the envy of everyone at the ball.
Do you really think so, Mother?
She said so, didn't she? Why, our family has always been known for its fascinating women. Why, I might have married a prince myself if I'd had the advantages you girls had. Someone to push me like you girls do. Someone to sacrifice everything for me. Now tell me, Grace, what will you say when you meet the prince?
Well, you said to show him there's more to me than mere beauty, so I'm going to recite a poem.
Poetry? Boring.
Is not.
Is so
Not.
so
Not.
Girls, so much bickering, so little time. For heaven's sake, Grace, stop scratching yourself.
I can't help it. You know I get itchy when I'm nervous.
Poppycock. Now, Hope, how do you plan to make an impression upon the prince?
I've been cultivating my naturally infectious laughter.
As if.
The prince says every witty remark will be met with peals of delighted laughter.
Oh, Hope. I beg of you, do not snort at the prince. Remember, the clever bride hides her flaws.
until after the wedding.
Good.
Wait. So, what do you think?
Think about what, Cinderella?
My dress for the ball.
The ball? You?
What's so funny? Every eligible young man is commanded to attend.
I'll do the commanding around here. So, tell me, Lady Cinderella, what will you say to capture the prince?
I won't try to capture him. I'll get to know him. Ask him about himself.
Fascinating. Take my advice, Cinderella, which I give with all my heart. Know your place and be satisfied with it. And your place is here.
You were gonna go to the royal palace in that funky old thing?
Yeah, now that's funny.
Now, girls, there is no need to be mean. Cinderella, I think your dress is sweet. It becomes of you. It's just cheap cloth, Cinderella. Like what you're cut from.
This was my mother's dress, and it's beautiful.
Your mother was a commoner, and so is that dress, and so are you.
If my father were alive,
But he's not, is he?
I have as much right to go to the ball as they do.
Right? You have a right? When your father died, everyone said, throw her into the street. After all, she's not your daughter. But no, I kept you on for all these years. Sacrificed for you at the expense of my own daughters. And this is the thanks I get?
Have you ever seen a more ungrateful child in your life?
Who you calling ungrateful?
Sisters, you're working my last nerve.
Now, girls, I don't want you getting upset. Be a swan, Hope, be a swan. Shoulders back, joy. And Grace, oh, try to live up to your name. Oh, there's the coach. Oh, now, girls, This is our big chance. Don't fail me now. And remember, restraint.
Above all else.
Good. Cinderella, the door. To the palace and make it snappy.
I am standing by His Highness of all places, and we face the court magnificently clothed. I'm the envy of 1,000 staring faces who have just heard that I am His betrothed. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone. I don't know what to do, Mother. I try so hard to win their affection, but nothing I do is right. Why do they hate me so much? What's wrong with me? Oh, I wish I could go to that ball tonight. I do. I wish with all my heart. Who are you?
I'm your fairy godmother, honey.
You?
You got a problem with that?
No, I mean, it's just that I always thought.
Let me guess, a tutu and a magic wand.
Yeah, well, sorta.
Been there, done that.
May I ask you something?
Within reason.
Why have you come? Is it because you heard my wish?
Wishes? Fodder-all and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddly-faddly-faddle. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
You don't really believe that, do you? That wishes are poppycock?
Why shouldn't I?
Well, whenever I dreamed of having a fairy godmother.
Dreams? Fodder-all and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddly-faddly-foodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
So my wishes are poppycock, and I'm crazy for dreaming. With a fairy godmother like that, who needs a stepmother?
You know what her problem is? She can't handle how fabulous you are.
Fabulous? Me?
Those girls of hers can't hold a candle to you, and they all know it. Jealousy, that's why they treat you as they do.
But they're my family. They're all I've got.
Oh, trust me, honey, when your daddy remarried, this is not what he had in mind for you.
You talk like you knew him.
I did know him.
And mother?
Very well.
Was she, my mother, I mean, was she beautiful?
Well, people did seem to think so, but your mama never put much stock in beauty. The way you look isn't something you can take credit or blame for, is it?
I'd wish I'd known her.
So does she, honey.
I've wished so hard.
Wishes again. Look, it is true that everything starts with the wish, but it's what you do with that wish that counts.
So, my wish to go to the ball?
Fodder-all and fiddle-dee-dee. How would you get there? I suppose that one of those pumpkins is gonna magically transform into a golden carriage.
Well, no.
Or that those there mice will turn into horses to pull your magic carriage.
Of course not. That's impossible.
If you say so. Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. impossible, hopes impossible. Things are happening every day. Impossible.
Impossible?
Impossible.
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 But wait, if impossible things are happening every day, then why not my impossible wish? I wish I could go to that ball tonight more than anything in the world. I wish it for every girl who ever wanted to go to a dance and was told she couldn't. I wish that all the kind hearts would put their heads together and...
All the kind hearts would put their heads together?
You know what I mean. I just want every good soul to hear my wish and know that I'm ready to do everything I can to make it come true.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible.
But wait.
For a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice will never be four white horses.
Why not?
Such folderol and fiddle-dee-dee, of course, is impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools.
Impossible.
Who don't believe in sensible rules.
Impossible.
And won't believe what sensible people say.
Folderol and fiddle-dee-dee.
And because they stopped in doing, I don't
Keep building up impossible hopes, impossible. Things are happening every...
You know what? If I really wanted to go to that ball badly enough, nothing could stop me.
You know what? You're right.
There are bound to be carriages going by. I can catch a ride with one of them.
Of course you can.
And that dress, I can fix it in nothing flat. Thanks.
Oh, Cinderella, wait.
Yes?
Now that you're ready to take responsibility for your own destiny, now, about that dress.
It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four and mice are easily turned to horses. Such folderol and fiddle-dee-dee of horses. Quite possible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because they stopped in doing, I don't keep building up impossible hopes, impossible. Things are happening every day. It's possible. It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's Well, have a lovely night.
But wait, aren't you coming?
Oh, honey, I've done so many of these dues, I couldn't do another do.
But I'm afraid
Of what?
that I won't fit in, you know, with the other girls.
Oh, honey, I was never big on fitting in. I always preferred to stand out.
But nothing in my life has prepared me for a night like this.
And yet everything in your life has led up to this moment. Look around, Cinderella. Your wish has come true. Now get there and do something with it.
Thank you for everything.
Oh, Cinderella, one more thing, extremely important. You must make sure you leave the ball before midnight.
Before midnight, but all the girls get to stay out late tonight.
Not you.
But,
No more buts. Just make certain you leave the ball before the clock strikes 12.
okay, I will.
And Cinderella, you look as beautiful tonight as your mother ever was. Impossible.